Hello, Battlefield fans. Wildchild here. Welcome to some domination. And man, every day we're getting closer to the reveal date and also release date of Battlefield 5. I am so looking forward to a new Battlefield game because I don't think right now we have a really cool shooter game, right? Like first-person shooter game. Yeah, you know what we got? What we got right now? Like Black Ops 3. You can go back, maybe play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It's a cool game. What else we got? Maybe Destiny, if you want to go back to Destiny. Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, those like all those games are really good, but I don't think we have one at the moment where it's like this is insane. Well, I don't think we have one. It's like wow, man, this is crazy. So I think this year will be. I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but I have the feeling that this year will be the year of Battlefield. I think I think they're gonna I think the game is gonna be great. I think the game they're gonna I don't know nail it, right? Just like they did with Battlefield 3 like years ago. I remember those days, man. I was thinking about it the other day, and then it was pretty fun, back then when we saw footage of Battlefield 3 and how cool it looked, and then we saw Modern Warfare 3. And yes, I bought both games, but I had more fun with Battlefield 3. I thought it was more interesting. Everything looked great. Sounds, destruction, map layout, everything was just so crazy in that game. And I think the history is going to repeat itself once again. I think um, this fall, I think Battlefield is going to be the craziest game. I don't know why I have the feeling of this. I don't know if we're going to be getting Destiny 2 this fall in 2016. I'm not really sure. But yes, we'll be getting a new Call of Duty. And happens to be the Call of Duty from Infinity War. So I think it'll be Ghost 2. I think I read someone's comment somewhere that said like Ghost 2 was confirmed. I'm not really sure about this. But due to the to what happened, with the first Ghost. I don't know if it's going to be great or not. I don't know what they're going to do. It could be a Call of Duty 4 remaster. Who knows? I don't know. Hopefully it is. That would be nice. But I think Battlefield is going to be like the game. It's going to be the game that everybody want to be playing. Everybody want to be talking about, and that's great. I think that's great. That's amazing. And hopefully they do a really good job. Hopefully they manage to do what they did a little bit with Star Wars Battlefront, which released a nice polished game. I don't think the game was like that bad. And don't get me wrong, like this game is such a hard line, and they did a decent job for what it is. It's good, but I don't think the whole cops and robbers was the best idea. I don't know. I mean, I played the beta. I thought it was pretty fun. I like how the game handled, but the whole theme, cops and robbers, wasn't my cup of tea. But it's a great game. So, but yeah, hopefully these guys, bring this Battlefield, craziness once again. And a couple of weeks ago, I was reading an article on IGN about this rumor of Battlefield 5 being set in World War One. Someone posted like it was a tweet or something, and it seemed like, or everything was pointing out that it could be like World War One. And once again I was reading the comments to see what people say or think about this, and it was like 50-50. Some people were happy about it, some people were not happy about it, and I think at this point, if we get something that is not futuristic, it's going to be welcome, by a lot of people. It's going to be very very cool because just like it happened in the past, we'll be getting the same time setting, for all the games. So years ago, I don't know if you are one of those who play Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, right? And back then it was all World War II. Every game back then was pretty much World War II, and that's all you got. And it's after a while it just got boring. And this is when Call of Duty 4 came out around that time, and boom, changed everything. That's why the game got so big, because everything was the same. And once you got something different, it stands out, and it was great. So what's happening nowadays is basically the same thing about futuristic setting. It's all robots and stuff, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. You get Titanfall, Black Ops 3, Destiny. All these games is all futuristic stuff. And when your major shooting games are all the same, time setting, futuristic stuff, it just gets boring. It's easy to get bored with that really quick, So I think I don't know if Battlefield 5 will be in World War One. I think it will be like kind of like a mild warfare and a little bit like Battlefield 4. And I could be wrong. I don't know. At the moment of this commentary, we have no info, but I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, so I think it'll be something like Modern Warfare. It'll be not a risk in a Battlefield 4. Who knows? Could be Vietnam. That would be great. That would be great. Maybe they're saving that for Battlefield Bad Company 3. Who knows? Although I wish we could have Bad Company 3. But anyways, let's stay in the subject, in the topic. I think it'll be some kind of like a Modern Warfare. I think it's going back to its roots. I think it's gonna be one of those games that everybody will be talking about, and it's gonna bring back the fun to the shooter game. So hopefully they steal ideas from what they did in Battlefront. Like Battlefront, it looked nice. I mean, I have to say that game looked nice. The sounds just pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like, yeah, it's not Battlefield game, but it's not what I expected. Even though I played the beta, but after the beta, I was like, it's a fun game, but it's not what I really want. So I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I hope they bring those graphics, those sounds, all that beautiful stuff, and add it into this amazing, maybe Modern Warfare Battlefield, world, and more destruction. And if they do that, I think it's gonna be insane, and it's gonna be probably the best shooter of the year, I guess, right? So you can tell I'm looking forward to it. Very excited, because like right now we don't have like a really good first-person shooter. We got good games, We still got Battlefield 4, which is nasty, We got Battlefield Hardline, Star Wars Battlefront, Black Ops 3. You can go back and play Destiny, maybe Counter Strike, Global Offensive, which is, they're like fine games, they're like nice games and very cool. But to say this, like, wow, this is a really cool first-person shooter game, just now, man, this is nasty, this is awesome. I don't think there is. I think most people would rather go back to Battlefield 4 rather than play Black Ops 3 or but like yeah, right now we don't have that, and who knows if they're gonna release Destiny 2 this year, this fall, 2016. Who knows? I don't think so, but we might get a little surprise on E3, in a few months. Destiny 2 this fall available. So who knows? But I think this is the time for these guys to the DICE people to come out and destroy everybody, to make everybody go like, OMG, this is awesome, because those were my words when I saw the first footage of Battlefield 3 years ago. I remember that the guy with the motor and all that stuff. I remember, like, back then those graphics were like the best, at least for consoles. I was like, wow. And I remember seeing that, and I'm like, wow, I want to be part of that game. I want to play that, I want to look back in time and say like, oh yeah, look, just come and doing it right now. You look back in time like, wow, I remember those days. I want this next Battlefield to be just like that. When we see it's like, wow, the jaw just hit the floor, and like, man, this is good. Cannot wait to play this. So it's up to them if they release a polished game, like I said, just like Star Wars Battlefront. If they do that, I think it's going to be one of the coolest games that ever, right? If they do it right, and just by sticking to the roots, and that's one thing that they keep saying, they're going back to the roots. So that's what makes me wonder, like, if they're gonna go back to maybe Vietnam, maybe what kind of like Modern Warfare, because to me there's also like two type of Modern Warfare, like the Modern Warfare with futuristic stuff, or the actual Modern Warfare without too much futuristic stuff. So who knows which Modern Warfare they're gonna pick? How many of these that really cool, crazy gadgets they're gonna add, right? Or they're gonna stick to a bit of this Battlefield Bad Company 2 ish style. So who knows what they want, what they're working on, because as they're working on Battlefield 5 as we speak. That's great. So who knows which type of Modern Warfare they're gonna pick? Maybe leaning towards no futuristic, or maybe a bit of the two. Who knows? But it seems like um, they like no, they want to go back to the old ways. So that's something very interesting. At least to me, that's something very interesting. So, but let me talk about this game for a little bit, because I don't want this game to end and not talk about what's going on. So as you guys see, I'm using. I'll start with this gameplay with, I think, with submachine gun, and then I switched to the SAIGA 12. And a few months ago, I was getting a lot of questions, and I forgot to finish this series of videos where you ask all these questions about weapons, what I thought about the shotguns, what were my favorite shotguns. Hopefully, you watch those videos. And well, I got a comment, and someone was asking about the SAIGA 12, because I posted gameplay with the M1014 and some of the other shotguns, the pump action, I forget the name right now. And boy, I say, hey, what's going on with the SAIGA 12? Do you like it? What do you think of it? Give you thoughts on the SAIGA 12. And SAIGA 12 is a beast, man. This gun, as you see in this gameplay, is a total monster. Destroys people at close range. Is so much fun to use shotgun. Sometimes, or most of the times, people get aggravated when you use shotguns. I don't know why they're fun to use. But the SAIGA 12, it's definitely one of my favorites. Probably I'm gonna rank it number 2, because my favorite is the M1014, and I talked about this on the previous video, and hopefully you know why it's my favorite. But SAIGA 12 is one of those shotguns that really never disappoints. It's one of those shotguns that's is just so much fun to use. Semi-automatic is just a beast, and unless you have like a really bad aim, really bad accuracy, and you can kill the enemy, then you're gonna get your butt kicked. But if you have decent accuracy, I don't have the greatest, but I have decent, just enough to kill the bad guys. You are going to destroy the enemy, and they are not going to like it, like at all. So definitely SAIGA 12, one of my favorites. Such a nice and fun gun to use. You don't see it that often. Like once in a while, you may see it on your kill cam, but you don't see it that much. And I don't understand why, being such a nice and such a nasty shotgun. So next time you play Battlefield 4, give it a try to the SAIGA 12, because this thing is a monster, and it's very, very fun to use. Like I said, just fun. Shotguns are fun. You need to use how to use them. Sometimes you see these people trying to kill you from across the map. Yes, well, the M1014 has some crazy range, but sometimes it just doesn't work like that. You need to find that little medium close range and the sweet spot, right? You need to find a sweet spot where the shotgun is pretty much unbeatable, and you're good to go. You to destroy the enemy, play the objective, unless you're playing TDM. But since I like infantry only gameplays, I think the shotgun fits way better, in that department when you play without vehicles. I think to me it just works. I mean, I can use it on Russian Conquest, and I have, even back Battlefield 3 days, I did use. But for me, I think when I play Domination or TDM, shotgun is just pretty much unbeatable, and that works all the time. So anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Wild. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, commentary, and as always, if you haven't, please check out my channel, the videos, the Battlefield 4 Black Ops 3 gameplays, some of the stuff with live commentary, and also keep an eye on my channel here on YouTube for live streams. I've been live streaming here on YouTube and also on Twitch. So if you want to just go and check out some live streams and show up and say hello, see how we're doing. So yeah, keep an eye on WhatsApp Tactics on Twitch and also WhatsApp Tactics here on YouTube. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Later.